Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Aezaz and I'm here to explain you the concept of Tor Browser and Onion routing. So this is the logo of Tor Browser, and as you can see it has an onion inside it. There is a reason why it has it is because it supports onion routing. Now what is onion routing? Onion routing is a technique for anonymous communication over a network in such a way that the message is encrypted or encapsulated in so many layers of encryption that the message looks like an onion. That is, basically the onion has so many layers or so many peels over it that the inside onion is really safe from the outside damage. It's the same way in our network that the message will be encapsulated with so many layers of encryption that the message will be safe from the harmful devices or attacks on it, and it will prevent hacking. Now the best way to understand Tor browser and how does it work is by the video I have here. Okay, so as you can see, in everyday life when we scan through our stuff, we do Facebook, we do shopping, we have information, and we have our location provided through it too. In our Facebook Messenger or in our Facebook website, our location is always provided to everyone else there. Now, to safeguard us from all this stuff, we use the Tor browser. How does the Tor browser work? Is that when we have a message or we have anything going on from our network, it's going to be encapsulated in so many layers, and then it's going to go through so many servers. As you can see, from one server to other server, from North America to South America to Iceland to Greenland, and then it goes to the final destination. This helps us in saving from the various attacks on it, or even from the government spies on it, and also saves us from various other social extra ads coming to us. Like for example, here our message is going to be so covered that we won't find whose message is it, and everyone else's message is going to be so covered that you won't be able to figure out who is the sender and who is the receiver and whose message is it going for. And that's how it becomes common, and our message will be like a plain simple message going among all the other messages that the attacker won't be able to find out that it is a sensitive information including in it. Now how do you install Tor browser? It's just as simple as this. You go to Google and then you say Tor browser, download, and depending on whichever operating system you use, for Mac OS, for Windows 10, Windows 7, whichever you use, Tor browser is available for everything. Now you just go to the download page and then you choose which OS you want, and there you go, download. Now, well, I'm really happy to see the fast internet connection going, making the video shorter. And boom, there you go. So now we have the file. We are going to open it. As you can see, I just clicked it and it's installing the language. You choose which language you want. I prefer English, and then you can choose which location you want to install it on. I would prefer my desktop because that's where I store most of my stuff on. And I just press the install button. And it is really fast. If you want to go through the details, and this, there you go. You just press finish and it'll be added to your start button. It's automatically launch itself. We'll just wait for a while, and there you go. This is Tor browser. Now see, you get this information. Which of the following best describes the situation? I would like to make direct connections to the Tor network. This will work in most situations. Or you want this computer's internet connection is censored or proxied, and I need to configure a bridge over the proxy settings. That is, suppose in a university and a network, you have conditions where they're gonna restrict you from using certain websites. Like in my previous college, we were not allowed to go on YouTube. I know it sounds weird, but then in that condition I could use the configure button. But let's just go directly for the normal work. In most of the US conditions, it's going to work, and just press connect. It will connect to the network. It will going to connect to the Tor network. That is, the Tor network is the onion networks you saw all around the world. So it's going to make your message seem like it's going to come from a different place. So basically, if I'm sitting here in US and I'm sending a message to probably someone in London, my message is going from North America, it's going to go to South America, then it's from there it's going to go to Japan, from there it's going to go to Russia, and to take a different route and to confuse the attacker, it's going to go to India and then go to Saudi Arabia, and then it'll go to the place we are destined to go, that is London. And then it is as simple as this. The green arrow menu now has a security slider which lets you allow to choose the security level. Let's choose the security settings. You want to go low, medium, high. At low, you have the all browser features enabled. At medium, you are given some changes, that is JavaScript is disabled. On sites where JavaScript is enabled, most performance optimizations is disabled. HTML5 video and audio media become click to play via no script. Some mechanisms of display mathematical equations are disabled, and some fonts are disabled. In cases of high security, you have some images disabled and you have some fonts and icons and other stuff disabled. For me, I am not doing such a huge transfer of information like sensitive information. So for me, I would just choose low right now and OK. And thus, if I go on a google.com right now, see, this is not my regular Google. You see the language here? You see the language here? This is not my regular Google. Why? Because my browser, my source, my call is from my computer and the destination is to the Google server. But you know how Google acts? It gives you language based on your location. So my location is being shown somewhere else. I don't know which language this is right now, but this is not the American regular Google you're going to get. And every time you're going to get a different one. And this is how Tor browser works. To explain you a very simple way, I'll show you how Tor browser works. And it also doesn't use regular Google search because it wants to keep more stuff private. See? So, see, this is what I was trying to send. Suppose I want to send some information. Let's just suppose, let me just show you a better picture. Wait. Okay. I am a Tor client and I pick a random path to go. So this from here, I'm going to go to some other computer, some other server. From there, I'm going to go to some other server. From there, I'm going to go to some other server. And from there, I'm going to go to another server. And then I'll reach to the destination. See, all of this network is encrypted. And in the last one, to the receiver, we are not going to give an encrypted message because they won't be able to figure it out. Let's take this another picture to explain it better. Tor client. We're going to go through a huge Tor layer. We're going to have an entry guard. We're going to have an exit relay. And in the end, we are not going to send an encrypted message to the destination because it won't be able to decode it. But when I'm sending it from my Tor client, I'm encrypting it right from this browser. And when I'm sending it all through the browser, it's going to be secure, safe. It's going to go safely. And when it reaches the destination, it's going to be the exact same data I want to send without being attacked or without losing my information to any attacker. Thank you, and please comment about the video.